Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you are a BA Semester 5 English student under the NEP syllabus, then this video is especially made for you. Today I will explain the complete syllabus of the first paper of your English, Classical Literature and History of English Literature. So by the end of this video, you will know what you have to study, which texts are included, which literary periods are covered, and how to prepare effectively for exams. So let's begin. So this paper carries 5 credits and the total marks are 100. 100 marks are divided into internal assessment of 25 marks and end semester examination 75 marks. The course is designed to introduce students to the evolution of English literature, beginning with Greek and Roman classical literature and continuing through 20th century. So it is not only a literature paper but also a journey through literary history, of course. By studying this paper, students will understand the background of Greek and Roman literature, learn about great classical writers like Plato, Homer, and Sophocles, study the development of English drama, understand the Renaissance and Reformation, and explore Elizabethan metaphysical poetry, learn about Neoclassicism and Romanticism, study Victorian literature, and understand 20th century poetry, drama, and novels. So this course builds a strong foundation for higher studies such as your BA semester 6. So let's move on to the first unit, unit 1. It introduces the historical background of classical literature, and the topics included in this are what is an epic, comedy and tragedy, the Athenian city-state, and literary cultures in Augustan Rome. This unit helps students understand the cultural and historical background before reading the prescribed texts. Now we will move on to unit 2. So in this unit you have to study Plato's The Republic, book 7, and here you will study the famous allegory of the cave, one of the greatest philosophical ideas in world literature. And the chapter begins with knowledge, ignorance, education, reality, and truth. Now come on to unit 3. The prescribed poem here is Homer's The Odyssey, book 1. In this unit you will learn the beginning of Odysseus' journey, Greek mythology and heroism, and also divine interventions and epic conventions. Unit 4, the prescribed drama, Sophocles Oedipus Rex. The famous Greek tragedy explores the themes like fate, destiny, free will, pride, tragic hero, and it is one of the greatest plays ever written. Now we move on to the history of English literature in unit 5, and the topics included in this unit are the age of Chaucer, Renaissance, Reformation, miracle and morality plays, university wits, Elizabethan poetry, metaphysical poetry. These topics explain how English literature developed from the medieval period to the Renaissance. Now we will move on to the unit 6. Unit 6 focuses on neoclassicism, growth of novel and romantic literature, and you will understand why literature changed during the 17th and 18th centuries and how new literary forms emerged. Now unit 6, the topics included in unit 7th. These are romantic age, Victorian literature and pre-Raphaelite poetry. You will study the characteristics of romanticism here Victorian prose and poetry, and the artistic ideals of the pre-Raphaelite movement. Now, the final unit, Unit 8, covers the 20th century literature. Important topics include modern British poetry, psychological novel, stream of consciousness, and modern drama. This unit introduces students to modern literary techniques and themes. So, to score well in this paper, you have to read every prescribed text carefully and prepare the historical background of every literary age. Learn important literary terms. Practice long answer questions, revise important writers and their contributions, and make short notes for quick revision before exams. So, this syllabus provides a complete overview of English literature, beginning with ancient Greece and Rome and extending to 20th century modernism. So, if you study every unit systematically, you will not only perform well in university examinations but also build a strong foundation for competitive exams and postgraduate studies. Thank you for watching.